Hello, thank you for coming back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please give me a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe my channel for my future content. A month ago, we were able to watch the Chinese New Year Gala. They featured a whole bunch of robots dancing, and spinning the cloth. It was an amazing performance by the robot dancers. A lot of people were talking about, wow, how did they do it, and their technology are so advanced. So, and just a few days ago, I came across with the video. I think it is coming from a um, car manufacturer. So I'm just gonna show you that video. Here we go. This is the video I'm talking about. It's coming from UB Tech. Obviously, you can tell this is a factory. I believe it is the car company called Zeekr. Um, Let me see if I can find it on the video on the website called ZEK. Correct. So this is a Chinese car EV car company, and they are selling this kind of car. And it's very luxury EV sedan and hatchback. I've seen those kind of luxury electronic car in China. It was also amazing, and then the price is so affordable. I believe last time I asked the driver, our DD driver, he was driving one of them, and he told me the price is around like 10 to 20,000 Canadian. It was awesome. Like you can just no way buy that kind of EV car in Canada with that kind of price. All right, let's go back to their factory. Uh, this is this is their manufacturer floor. They don't even have a human being there anymore, and they're all using robots to deal with their day-to-day operation. Look at this. The difference between the Western robot and the Chinese robots, I can tell you right now, is Chinese using robots to benefit their manufacturing capability. But in the Western, they are very costly to make it, and they tend to build it for rich people and the military application, like the Terminator style. But they unfortunately they kind of forget something about that is if you cost too much to make a Terminator, you only have one or two. In the real world right now, you can see in the Ukraine war, uh, the drone or the robot dogs has to be really cheap and affordable for a mass produce, especially in a combat situation. You can't really have a M1A2 aim brand, like two, like how much I know, $1 billion for a tank, and the next thing you know, it's just burned up by a drone. It's just not cost effective for producing that. And where in China, they're making it, they're making the robot for improving their manufacturing scale. I don't even see a human being there. So you might actually ask, oh shoot, oh, there's one human being. She's more like a like inspector. Alright, this is another Chinese manufacturing floor, and you can see they're deploying robots to help them producing their product. So this one is loading the boxes to the freight robot. It's all autonomous. So as you can see, this robot is scanning the stuff, picking up. Now the name is called T3000. It's more like a like Terminator number. And you can see, yeah, it's kind of slow. The thing about that, that's another human's job, taken away by a robot. So what can the human do? I'm not sure about that. You gotta have a balance between robots and the human job. Otherwise, most of the humans just don't have job. If they don't have a job, they cannot make money. The cycle cannot actually continue. So it has to be balanced. There's certain things humans still can do, maybe using a forklift, lifting up and down. You can still see a human in the background. So taking all the parts, go to a different factory. Material dispatching. Oh, this is a BYD factory, that's why. They're using autonomous robots everywhere in the factory. Like, I haven't seen any factory in North America using this kind of technology. Maybe, I just didn't have a chance to see it, but they should have put it on YouTube if they do. Look at that, man, I just can't believe that. Here you go, this is the Western robot, coming from a company called RIF Institution. Just take a look what it can do. It can perform motor bicycle, some BMX trick, jump, and riding a bike by itself, balancing. What do you guys? What does it remind you? Let me show you what it reminds you. Okay. So here we go. This is what it reminds me. Yeah, this is the Terminator motorcycle. So look at this. The Western robot or Tesla robot, they give you the idea of, it's serving you, food, serving you drink, it's like a servant type of robot. You are the person who's a rich person, enjoying that kind of service from a robot. This is the idea of Western robot. There we go. This is another Western idea about their robot. Gun, military application. Don't get me wrong. Robot in the military application are very important. If you don't do it, other guys are gonna do it, right? So you might as well just do it better. So look at this. This is a U.S. military robot dog. It mounts a machine gun on the top. The thing is, it looks very expensive, right? Let's see the Chinese military dog. So this is the Chinese one. Very simple, a dog with a machine gun. You can tell right off the bat it has a lot of plastic, right? I guess it's cheaper, way cheaper than the US military dog, because obviously they can mass produce like this. I think about it, if you're making, each one is like $100,000 each, you just cannot make like 10,000 or 100,000 dogs in the military, right? In the combat zone. So you have to mass produce those in a very reasonable, cheaper price. That way, in a battle, you will not exhaust all your resources. I do like about Chinese robots because they can actually mass produce like this, and then a lot of time they're using robot to actually benefit the society, not only the military application. Again, don't get me wrong, military application is important, but you gotta use robot to improve or increase your productivity. Also, you have to make the cost of the robot is lower so it can benefit everybody, not just the rich guy, right? Like who's gonna buy a robot if you're a multi-billionaire? I'm pretty sure they want a human to serve them, not a robot to serve them. So whoever think I wish people is gonna buy robot to be their servant, I don't think that will actually happen in the future. I think like normal Joe Blow, like the middle class might need robots to help them to clean dishes, cooking stuff like that. More realistic than multi-billion asking robots to do work for them. All right, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you for watching, and make sure that you subscribe and for my future content. Thank you.